Hey, it's Joshua Vergara. What's going on, everybody? And we're taking a look at the Lucid Air electric vehicle. Now, this California-based Bay Area company is looking to marry luxury and power, and they have a car here that, when it was unveiled at this Newport Beach private estate, it made us think about the Tesla Model S. Now, that's only because a lot of the specifications and even the sort of sleek look of the car make us think it's a direct competitor to Tesla's premium model. However, there is a lot that makes the Lucid Air its own vehicle. The first thing we can talk about is style, and it's almost as if Lucid really wants you to know in just a few months after the announcement of this car that they are very much a California-based company. Obviously, they're coming out of the Bay Area, and on the back where you see this license plate, it says California Air, and in the door jamb when you open the door, before you get into the car, there are the coordinates to Santa Cruz, California. However, you do also have a bunch of sensors for what is the car's autonomous driving. There are so many different sensors on here that they're planning on using in order to make autonomous driving safe for the drivers and passengers of the Lucid Air, and those include everything from radar to even LiDAR sensors. But when you don't want the car to drive itself, you can grab the wheel and harness up to 1,000 horsepower. That's right, that is a relative number when compared to typical engines. However, effectively you have two motors, one in the front that will give you 400 horsepower and one in the rear that will give you 600 for the two different axles. And together that provides an acceleration speed that is incredible, as this car can get from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. And even then, Lucid has said that that number could change because of software tuning and further tuning that you would be able to actually install via software into the car. Now, we were actually able to get inside of the car and see what luxury looks like from Lucid's point of view. What Lucid has said in a number of their presentations is that they're looking to disrupt the market when compared to all of these other entrenched companies that have a library of vehicles that they have to sort of keep going. Rather, Lucid is going to take a fresh perspective when it comes to their vehicle, and you can really see it in the interior. Now, it does still look like a car in most cases. The driver's side has the wheel with a lot of the display available there, but there's going to be a lot of technology and software that will enhance the driver and the passengers' lives. On top of that, you actually get Android Auto as well, so there's a little bit of familiarity there as well. It's really in the rear seats that the luxury kind of gets taken up a notch. Not only do the seats have warmers in them, but they can actually recline back at a pretty steep angle, almost as much as, say, a business class seat in an airplane. And that's kind of what they were thinking was a private jet idea onto the road and out of the sky. Now, those are the main specifications that we're able to share here, as of course these are going to be prototype cars that you're seeing. Now, the one that I'm sitting in is a fully spec'd out car, at least in terms of the amenities inside of the cabin, but this prototype that you're about to see us pop into, the main function of the prototype was to show off the power that the electric motor could give.
No drama, I just wanted to let you know.
Thank you.
391. Yeah.
I'm guessing seatbelt. And the experience of riding in an electric vehicle is something that, if you haven't done it already, you definitely should. It is an experience in and of itself to just feel that the car, instead of having to rev up to its speed, just blasts off of the mark.
This is the complete. So as you can see, it's utterly lame ass. Only 40%.
That's 40%. That was no lag. No lag.
So, and that's actually the thing that I like the most, and it means that even though the power is turned right down, you still get this sense of this immediate tip-in as soon as my foot moves.
Yeah.
And when you drive a car with an electric driveline, it means you see a gap in the freeway traffic, and you say, well, I think I like that gap right now. And it makes life really easy. You stop kind of wondering about gaps and distances and stuff, and you just go where you really want to go.
That is incredible. And it's a little bit frightening at first, but then it's something that's just incredibly exhilarating. And it's pretty incredible to think that two motors that are held together essentially by a skateboard with a few bits and pieces on it, it has all of this extra stuff on top of it, and you compare that to the chassis and all of the machinery that goes into a regular mechanical car, and really this kind of power is that much more impressive. The Lucid Air is going to start production in late 2018 with deliveries beginning soon after that, and the well-optioned models are going to retail for over $100,000, which may not come as much of a surprise to many of you watching this video. However, they do say that future models are going to be available for about $65,000, which kind of puts it squarely in the range of the low-end to the very high-end spec Tesla Model S, like we mentioned before. However, the Lucid Air really does have a life and an identity all of its own. Even if it does rep California very heavily, this is a car we could see making a lot of places fun all throughout America, from Texas to the East Coast, and it's definitely a car that we should be looking out for in the coming years as electric vehicles become more and more popular and become the future of our automotive lives. Keep it tuned to charge.io here at the YouTube channel and at our website in order to hear more about the Lucid Air and for all of the electric vehicles that are coming beyond in the coming years, as we have the future of technology right in front of us and we can't wait to show you what it's like.